Relationship sinking in water. 2 sons got jip, wanted the daughter. New guns, bumping it, my niece there at the altar. Vom culture, whole over, still MC Ultra. Who the vulture, sipping Vom Pump.
What's good, y'all? Just Prince TV here. Let's get into it. AZ dropped Do or Die 3. You know I had to review it, all right? Real hip-hop, right? From one of the most underground artists of all time. And you know what the funny part about it is? He even says that he's one of the most overrated artists of all time. Not overrated, I'm sorry, underrated. Pause. Underrated. But anyway, that got me to thinking, why is AZ underrated? I mean, he should have been praised on the same level as a Nas, a Big Pun, a Biggie, right? He's cut from that cloth, right? He's not even more known than a guy like Ghostface, right? You know, Raekwon and stuff like that. And here's the crazy part about it. AZ got a classic album. His debut album, Do or Die Part 1, is a classic, right? Matches up with his counterpart, Nas, who dropped Illmatic. Classic album, right? So why in the hell did AZ's career went this way and Nas's career went this way? Nas went to be known as one of the greatest lyricists of all time. AZ just went to be underground, underrated. So that got me to thinking. I think part of the reason why he is like that, it's because his song selection after his first album. Because usually artists, when they drop a first album, their second album got a hit. All right, that's their album when they become commercialized. But AZ don't have a big hit song like If I Ruled the World, right? He don't get a big hit song like, you know, Made You Look. He missed out on the commercial aspect of hip hop. You know, he missed out on that opportunity to become a real household name. You know, and he had all the capabilities of doing it. And one of the reasons why I think he failed is because he raps faster than Nas, right? And it's hard to grasp everything that he's saying. You got to really listen to it because it hits you over the head because he's rapping so fast. But anyway, Part 3. This album has some things that I advise artists not to do, right? Especially when they're remaking a classic. He remade Gimme Yours, and this time he had Jadakiss singing the hook instead of Nas, right? Then he make a part 2 to Ho Happy Jackie, which is one of my favorite AZ songs of all time.
So dig, right? So I went over there, she looking all good, she got her back turned, I tapped, I said, listen, looking beautiful, can I buy you a drink? Do you believe she said, I don't do drinks, I do bottles. I got girlfriends and sharing is caring. I had to laugh, but her face looked so familiar.
And he called it Still Jackie. All right? But then he made the classic song. This song is probably one of the best songs of the year. Lyric-wise, chorus-wise, hip-hop-wise. Nas and AZ, when those two guys come together, is magic, right? So, boom. Now, those 3 songs are good. Stick to your rib songs. But that's where it stops a little bit for me, right? A lot of the songs got okay and mediocre value to hit the rewind button on. I'm not saying the rest of the songs aren't good, all right? He got some songs that he made videos of. They commercialized songs. But the album itself is not good as part 1. You know, that's expected when you make a classic. It's never going to live up to the first one, right? But I wish AZ had better beat selection sometimes. That and the fact that he don't have to rap so fast sometimes, right? He could dumb it down a little bit so people could take in what he's saying and say, oh, he's spitting bars right there, right? But nevertheless, it's a great, solid album, worth a good listen. If you're an AZ fan, you're going to love this album, right? That small fan base, that cult fan base that he got, if you love this album, if you like AZ, you're going to love this album. Excuse me. But What are you not going to do? If you're just a hip hop head and you liked AZ, but you never thought he was X amount of this and that, you may just come away walking away with this album review and be like, it's meh, right? So for me, AZ, Fabulous, they're guys that never reached their potential, and they had lots of potential. And I always wonder why. You know, like, why couldn't they get that hit song? Because all the greats are supposed to be able to make that hit song that captivate the world, that make them commercialized. But AZ, for some reason, couldn't do it, just like Fabulous. But that's still not going to escape the fact that lyric-wise, it's a great album. Production-wise, it's pretty good. Could be better. So I'm going to give this album 4 stars out of 5. It's not a classic, but it's a good, solid listen, and it's probably one of the best albums of the year, being the fact that we didn't have that much albums released this year. So this, hands down, is probably one of the best albums of the year by default. But it's still a good listen. You may rock to it for like 5 to 4 months, and then that's it. It probably loses replay value. But it won't be defined as a classic, right? Maybe in time it could be one of those albums that become a classic if it has a strong cult following, but I doubt it. Nevertheless, it's a good album. Hope you enjoy it. Peace.